Welcome to Wrestling Talk. This is Cookie King 73. Today we're gonna do my Saturday night main event predictions. Plus, because I want to make this episode a little bit longer, the NXT battleground predictions. I will be watching Saturday night main event, but maybe not NXT. But I kind of do want to see Joe Hendry, which is on the Sunday. But I could watch it Monday morning and then review that. But this will not be getting a grade because this is a TV special, not a pay-per-view Saturday night main event. So let's start with the Saturday night main event predictions. Let's start with Zelina Vega versus Zelina Vega, the WWE Women's United States Champion, versus Chelsea Green. I feel like this match only has one way to go. This match is only going to happen one way, and that's going to be a win from Zelina Vega retaining the title. The next match I want to talk about is John Cena versus R-Truth. This is not going to be good. Not going to be good at all. John Cena might have luck in one of the best pay-per-views of the year at Backlash, but this is a TV special. So I'm going to go with John Cena still winning no matter what happens. So I'm going to go with John Cena winning. John Cena's winning. The next match I want to talk about is CM Punk and Sami Zayn versus Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker. What a random bunch of people together. Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker, I understand they're Paul Heyman guys together, but CM Punk and Sami Zayn, why not bring Roman Reigns for this? Roman Reigns was attacked by Braun Breaker. Maybe they're saving that for SummerSlam? Or maybe a match between Seth. But it doesn't make sense for Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker to lose this. So I'm going to go with Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker. The next match I'm talking about is Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre in a steel cage match. And they had a good few matches together, so I'm going to go with Damian Priest winning this. Drew McIntyre is my favorite wrestler, of course, but I feel like some way, some form, Drew McIntyre is going to mess up or maybe get cost the match with Damian Priest winning. Okay, next is what I think is going to be the main event. It's going to be for the World Heavyweight Championship. World Heavyweight Champion Jey Uso versus Logan Paul. And I don't think they're going to make a champion lose the title at Saturday Night Main Event yet. So I think Jey Uso is going to retain the title and beat Logan Paul, which should be a good match. So, yeah. That's the Saturday Night Main Event card. Now let's get to the NXT one. The first match I want to talk about is for the TNA World Championship. The champion, Joe Hendry, versus Trick Williams. This is a TNA title, which means it's for TNA Wrestling, which means Joe Hendry is most definitely retaining this. Even if I was a betting man, I would still bet for Joe Hendry. Okay. The next match I'm going to be talking about is Hank and Tank. Hank Walker and Tank Ledger and Jeff and their partner Josh Briggs versus the Cooling, Brooke Jetson, Nico Van, and Sean Spears. I feel like Josh Briggs is going to win this with Hank and Tank. I just have a feeling. A gut feeling. Okay. I don't know why, because I don't watch NXT, so I don't know much about them. So, the next one is a singles match for the NXT North American Women's Champion. It's the champion, Sol Ruggiero and Kaylani Jordan. I feel like Sol Ruka is going to retain her title here against Kaylani Jordan. Next is a singles match between Tony D'Angelo versus his former partner Chance Dex Lumenzo. I don't know how to pronounce that, but okay. I feel like the dawn of NXT, Tony D'Angelo is going to win. He's basically has like let's see, a mafia type gimmick, and he was betrayed. Okay. The next match is for the NXT Women's Champion, Stephanie Vaquer versus Jordan Grace. I have just a slight feeling that Jordan Grace is going to walk away as champion here, just because she's been impressive in NXT so far. The next match, and probably going to be the main event, is the single match for the NXT champion, the champion Obafemi versus Miles Bourne. Obafemi is winning this. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say. Obafemi is winning this. Like, there's no chance this other guy is winning. If I was a betting man, I would bet every dollar I got that he doesn't win. Yeah, that's it. Goodbye. If you're staying this long to a video, I'm going to talk about. I will also be doing this for Worlds Collide and Money in the Bank. You know how I would typically do just one video for each? I'm going to do one video for each pay-per-view. This one I'm going to do two, just like this. I'm going to be talking about Worlds Collide the pay-per-view and Money in the Bank pay-per-view together. And then the where I rate the shows will also be together. I will be rating the show and talking about what I think about the match card all in the same episode. Today was just like a prediction episode because Saturday main event isn't a pay-per-view, so I'm not going to tell you what I think about the card because the card is just like a Monday Night Raw card. But NXT is like sort of like the same. It's the developmental, and I don't really watch it that much or any. I know more about Raw and SmackDown than I do NXT. But will I watch it this Monday or some other time? Yes, and review the show, NXT Battleground? Yes. That is something I'm going to do. And that I will rate the show. Then I will rate the show like usual. And at the end of the year, on the new series, which will be episode 2, I'll be talking about what shows I rated the highest of all the WWE shows I watched, including NXT, and maybe if I watch any more NXT shows, then yes. So, goodbye.